10 seconds. Stand by. Night open. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Night open. And we're out to 11.
Thanks for joining us tonight for WDRB News at 10 o'clock. I'm Joel Skipper. At least 2 people are dead after a multi-vehicle
Stand by
crash
VO
on
with.
Dixie Highway this morning.
Take VO.
He says it happened just before 10 this morning near East Oral Road. Police say a car was changing lanes when it struck another car and then drove in the wrong direction.
We'll be back out to BAM E4 next.
Reaction crash. In total, 4 vehicles were involved. The driver of the first car struck a pole and was pronounced dead at the scene. The driver of the third car involved was taken to the hospital where she later died.
Stand by. One more line.
Was hurt.
Take 11.
An investigation is underway.
Stand by.
After
Full
an
screen
inmate from
E3.
Louisville died at an Eastern Kentucky correctional facility.
Take E3.
Kentucky State Police say 34-year-old Robert A.
You can reset the
Boyle
BAM. We'll be
was
back out
found
to
unresponsive
BAM generic on 11. Toss into
around
Sam at the
8:50 this
stack.
morning at Eastern Kentucky Correctional Complex in West Liberty. He was taken to the hospital where he died. Police say foul play is suspected, but they're still trying to figure out exactly what happened.
Take 11.
A mother
Stand by
and
camera
son
12
in southern
with
Indiana
video in the
are
stack.
recounting the events when they saw their neighbor's house on fire and rushed in to save a teen with special needs who was inside. WDRB's Samantha Condra caught up with both families after that fire. Samantha?
Take 12.
Joel, this is what
Stand by
9-year-old
package
Ezekiel
clean.
Young saw across the street from where he was playing with friends. He immediately jumped into action when he realized it was a fire, running and getting his mom.
I don't know if that's
who
supposed to
then
be
found
rolling
out
or not.
someone was
I
inside.
guess it's just a still. Take package.
This whole porch was up in flames, so I couldn't even get through that.
First
door.
super's at
On August
17.
17th, this house in Scottsburg, Indiana, caught fire.
So I was looking at prompter and
Just
she
down
didn't
the
scroll
street,
far enough for me
9-year-old
to see that it was the
Ezekiel
toss
Young
the
saw the
package.
and got curious.
Stand by
I thought they was having a
super
bonfire or something
and
like that. And I
add
went
it.
up there and the whole back porch was
Lose
on
it.
flames.
That's when
Next super's at
Ezekiel ran to his
34.
own house
Thank you for
and told
resetting
his
the
mom
stack.
What was happening? That's when she
11's
called the
gonna be
owners
a
of the
BAM
house,
split.
who told her their 14-year-old son with special needs was inside.
Joel, you can
Which
move
told
to
me
your
he was in
right.
there, and
There'll
the
be
police
video
department said
split.
They knocked on the door and everything. I said, "Well, I'm going in, you know, to get him."
Keisha Reno says
No, we
her and
missed-
her partner
we
were
missed her.
only gone for 30
Go
minutes,
to
picking up
Keisha
groceries
Reno
for dinner when they got the call.
58.
First thing I could think of is, Kenneth's inside. Can you get him out? It was more him.
Reno says she's glad Ezekiel saw the
Stand
fire
by super.
and knew what to do in that moment.
Definitely grateful
Add it.
for kids playing. Kids curiosity, because that's what
Lose
brought
it.
him
There's
over
40
to
left
notice
in
that
this.
It was something major.
Ezekiel is a part of the Scott County Young Marines organization, which teaches kids about the importance of good citizenship and community service.
It was pretty great, a 9-year-old having quick actions like that.
Reno says their entire porch was
20
damaged,
left.
and they lost thousands of dollars worth of tools and other things. But she's grateful it wasn't worse.
There's plenty of valuable things in there.
10
along
seconds.
that sidewall is all of his important medical documentations. And
5
all of
seconds.
his
Stand by
pictures for his
12.
life. So we could have lost that, and we could have lost him.
Take 12.
They still don't know what
Stand
caused
by
the fire,
11.
and they're
BAM
working
split
to replace
VO.
all the things they lost. Reno says they do have a GoFundMe to help with some of the replacements. You can find a link to that on WDRB.com. Samantha Condra, WDRB News.
Take.
Okay, Samantha, thank you very much. An update right
Stand
now.
by
to the story
VO
we
with.
told you about last night. A beloved Southern Indiana restaurant has decided to rebuild and reopen after a fire destroyed much of it.
Take VO.
Elma Pulido,
You can reset the BAM.
was heavily damaged Saturday morning. Signs on the door said it would be permanently closed. The restaurant thanked the community for their support and has now announced it will rebuild and will come back stronger. And we talked to people yesterday who said that they would drive more than an hour to eat at the restaurant. The cause of the
One
fire
more
is
line,
unknown
stand
and
by
no
11.
reopening date has been announced.
Take 11.
Former New York
Stand
City
by
Mayor
VO
Rudy
with.
Giuliani is in the hospital after a car crash in New Hampshire last night.
Take VO.
81-year-old stopped to help
We'll have
a
generic
domestic
weather
violence
open
victim
out to
who
1
flagged
next to the
him
weather
down
center.
road. Giuliani reportedly called 911 for help and was back in his rental car driving.
And
when
he'll
he was
stay
rear-ended
there.
by
He'll stay
another
weather
car
center.
at a high rate of speed. He suffered a fractured vertebrae and other injuries. Giuliani is reportedly in great spirits and is expected to be released from the hospital in a few days. Officials say the accident was random and not related
Stand
to
by.
domestic violence.
Weather open. Sorry.
Well, Temperatures today definitely.
All right,
a little
we'll
bit
stay here.
warmer
We'll
than
be
we
out
had
to
yesterday
12,
in a few
stack
spots.
E4 next.
Similar though in Louisville to yesterday's high. We got to 82, started off at 56. Both of those a little bit cooler than where we should be this time of year. Now you'll notice on satellite and radar, once again, just high clouds streaming off those showers to our west. We didn't get any rain here. There was a little short wave sitting over the Appalachian Mountains, so some rain for
So
them.
Bree,
But we've been bone dry. High
should
pressure
check
is
this.
really in play to our northeast. And that's
there'll be a
really
right
keeping us
Vobox
in.
coming
Skies
up,
in north and northeast
and I
throughout
put
the
it
day
on
today,
camera
so keeping
12.
those temperatures on the cool side. But again,
Yes.
made a rebound to the 80s, dropping through those
So
70s.
you
into
can
the
just kind of
60s.
tighten
Newtown
up.
dropping
Yeah,
from
rather than
70 to
him move,
69 now.
I just put it on
Albany
12.
at 72, Bardstown at 71. It's all quiet out there right now, but eventually we're going to cool down, just in a slightly different way than we were previously anticipating. There are going to be two different systems that we've got to keep an eye on this week. One that's going to bring us a better rain chance, and another one that's going to bring us much cooler temperatures. We'll talk about both of those, how much rain we expect to see out of it, and if any of these storms could
think
be
he's
on the
wrapping.
stronger
Stand by
side
12.
coming up.
Take 12.
Two inmates who escaped from a Kentucky institution have been
Stand by
captured.
VO
Around 4
with-
o'clock
take
yesterday
VO.
afternoon, Kentucky State Police arrested Billy Potter and Stephen Spencer.
You can
in Anderson
reset
County.
the
two
stack.
escaped
We'll
from
be
the
out
Belltown
to,
Forestry
we'll be
camp on
taking
Monday near
full screen on
Pineville.
E4
Police
next.
responded to a flock camera alert of a stolen
Stand by
vehicle
to
with
tween to the
plates.
full screen.
They stopped the man, and the two were then taken into custody.
Tween.
KSP out of Richmond is searching for an inmate who
All right,
walked
we'll be
away
out
from the
to a
Bluegrass
right
Career
Vobox
and
on
Development
camera
Center
12
yesterday in
next.
Madison County. 34-year-old Esther Stevenson from Corbin is a white male, about 6'1", 194
Stand by
pounds,
to
with brown hair and
dissolve.
blue eyes, was last seen in a white-gray tank top, gray sweatpants, and a white hat. He has several tattoos on his chest and arms.
One more line.
Seen
Stand
him,
by to
call
dissolve.
Police.
Dissolve.
Mass services resumed
Stand
this
by,
weekend in
package
Minneapolis,
clean.
just steps away from the site of a deadly school shooting last week. 2 students were killed and more than a dozen others were hurt when a shooter opened fire outside Annunciation Catholic Church. That was on Wednesday. Jen Sullivan shares how the community is grieving as religious and political leaders call for action.
Take pack. First super's at 10 seconds.
Outside Annunciation Church in
You can reset,
Minneapolis,
well, actually, we'll be out to
rose
12
for the
BAME 4
victims of
next.
Wednesday's
Stand
mass
by
shooting.
super.
We are here
And
as
add it.
believers, Catholics, to support this
And lose
Christian community.
Wednesday morning,
Next super's
a
at
shooter
126.
opened fire outside this Catholic school, aiming into
Alright,
the
so
church,
we'll be out to 12 BAME
shattering
4
windows as students
after
gathered
this.
during mass. 10-year-old Harper Moisty
And there will be another
8-year-old
Vobox
Fletcher Myrtle
near the end of this
were
block,
killed.
and that one will be
18
on
other people
11.
were wounded.
So 11, you can give me a close-up.
Father Zarin opening up about the terrifying moments that he witnessed inside. These glass windows now boarded up, following the horror of what happened. Sunday Mass packed with parishioners.
We are in a very low place. It's a place that we could never have imagined, even in our worst nightmares.
As this community grieves, the head of the Catholic world sending a stern message.
Our prayers for the victims of the tragic shooting during a school mass in the American state of Minnesota.
There's
Let us
30
plead
left in
God
this
to
package.
Stop the pandemic of arms, large and small, which infects
Stand
our
by
world.
super.
Many Minnesota leaders now demanding action.
It
Add
is
it.
important for us to make sure that we are offering a slew of solutions. One is to make sure that we are getting
And
rid
lose
of
it.
assault
That's the last super.
weapons in our
There's about 10
community.
seconds left in this. We'll be out to
Minnesota Governor
12.
Tim Walz is also reportedly considering holding a special session on gun legislation. I'm
Hey.
Jen Sullivan reporting.
Take 12.
Well, no one
Stand
won
by
the
VO
$1
with.
billion Powerball jackpot last night. Now the prize has gone up even more.
Take VO.
Since no one matched all 6 numbers. The jackpot now
We're gonna flash to a full screen on E3
billion.
Lotto,
Next drawing will be
and then we'll be out
Monday,
to,
Labor Day
11
night
on a
tomorrow night.
Vobox.
It'll be the 5th largest prize in the game's history. Tickets are $2 each, but your chances of winning, they're not great. It's roughly 1 in 292 million.
And flash.
And let's take a look at Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot. That stands right now at 302
Stand by to
million.
dissolve out to 11. Dissolve.
Olympic level whitewater
That's
rafting, zip lining, and even river surfing.
Stand
all
by,
part of a massive
package,
project in
clean.
Clarksville.
First super's at
WDRB's
5.
Anna Shaney takes us inside Origin Park and the big money it's expected to generate.
Take pack.
This is what much of Origin Park used to look like,
stand by,
landfills and junkyards. The crews
Add
have
it.
brought new life back to this land and have
And
quite
lose
big
it.
plans ahead.
Next
And I
super's at
certainly never
128.
in my life would I be excited to say I bought a landfill.
I'm gonna delete this
But
last
we
one because
did.
I'm out of time.
I hopped on a golf cart with River Heritage Conservancy CEO Dennis Schnurbush.
Lots to show you.
Awesome. The nonprofit's building Origin Park, a 430-acre Ohio riverfront development in Clarksville, Indiana. The vision includes hiking and biking trails, boating areas, and an event center overlooking the river.
This is really in the heart of the Wildwater Center.
That Wild Water Adventure Center will rise from this spot landfills once stood, featuring kayaking, river surfing, zip lining, rock climbing, even an Olympic-level whitewater rafting course, all man-made.
Might be able to have concerts, festivals.
Topped off with a beer garden to take in the view.
There will not be an admission fee to come into it.
Guests would only pay for certain attractions. The price tag for all this, $280 million. But leaders say the payoff is well worth it.
We will be able to compete for things like the Olympic trials for kayakers. And so they'll be able to come out. That means business for Louisville. It means business for our local communities.
Origin Park expects at least $265 million in economic activity, plus more than 3,800 jobs.
You talk about
Add
hotel
it.
stays in Louisville, hotel stays in southern Indiana, restaurants visits, retail shops, all
And
of those
lose it.
areas will benefit
That's the last
greatly.
super.
Crowds are expected to pour in.
Somewhere between $1 million and $1.5 million.
So
visitors each
we
year.
will
That's around
tween
the
to a
same
sock
draw
for the
as
tees.
entire Kentucky Derby Festival. Parts of the park are already open, like some hiking
10 seconds
and
left in
biking
this. Stand by.
trails.
To tween.
Developers say Wild Water at Origin Park could be open as soon as 2029.
Stand
Addie
by.
Cheney, WDRB News.
And tween.
Three of Louisville's
This is
busiest
11
bridges
seconds.
are
Stand
falling
by to
apart,
fade to black.
and the
Stand by
fix
your break.
Comes with a $150 million price tag. Up next, when drivers will feel the pain and how long it will last.
And fade to black. Roll your brake, master.
Give me a 10-second turn.
10-second bump. Coming back.